Hi everyone, it's Laura. So I just wanted to show you guys my newly remade over scrapbooking room. I tried to do it in a shabby chic decor, and so this is what I came up with. So first, what you're looking at here is a little, actually it's smaller than a twin size bed, and it's just something that anyone that comes over can just kind of lounge here. I like whenever I'm making something, if my husband wants to come in here and read or whatever, he can come in here and visit with me and be comfortable. So I just put that there, and it does cover a whole row of cubes down here. And that is all my 12 by 12 paper down there, but I don't really use it, so that's okay with me. But I'll just go ahead and give you guys like a quick overview of my room, and then I will, kind of go back and show you guys some stuff. I won't do like every single drawer and all that stuff because that's probably kind of boring to you guys. But anyway, I'll just start right here. This is an antique, I think it was some ceiling tiles that was framed out, and I bought this at an antique store, and then I put those curtain rods on there, and that's what holds all my Martha Stewart stamps. And then this is my desk, which right now it looks really clean, but it really, on this video, it doesn't look clean at all. It looks very, very cluttered. But I'll just kind of show you guys. That's some of my cream laces right there, my favorites. And that's just some of my tools, my candy, some adhesive, and, just going around like that. You can see my Copics and all my stamp pads there. And that is a box I made for myself, and some pretty ribbons and stuff in there. And then I have all these little bins right here that have all my Artie Cake charms and stuff in them. And, I won't go through all that stuff, but there's like adhesive back there, and all my charms. My decorative paper tapes from Daiso. That's the 3 new lines from Prima, and I just kept it out because I want to play with it some more. And then I got that lamp from Hobby Lobby, and right above it is the crown that Melissa made me. And then I made that little pin cushion, and there's just, some little findings and stuff in there. I altered that corkboard and just kind of made it match my room. And then I found that basket, that 2-tier basket on Craigslist for $10. So I kind of feel like I scored on that. I found the little 4-jar thing there at a antique store. And then that little pail has a bunch of my washi tapes in it. And then those are just some flowers I made. There's a bunch of my white laces that I just don't want to get wrinkled or anything. And there's my caddy with all my Sharpies and, tools and stuff like that. And then that is one of my embellishment centers there. And it just holds, a lot of like the glimmer glam and paint and stuff like that. And then I've got that basket full of pink roses and stuff that, from Wild Orchid Crafts. That is a project. Well, both of those things are projects that I showed before. There's some of my smooch spritz and, stuff like that. And then I showed this in a video too. I bought this probably about, 2 months ago, and I have all my wooden stamps stored in it. And then that is just a bunch of pretties that I have displayed up there. And that little teapot there is from Elise, and I just love it. I think it looks so pretty in here. And then that is a Create banner that I made, and then that Inspire little plaque up there is from Elise too, and I just love it. And she is the one that inspired me to change my room over, and I just love all the soft colors in here now. It was a lot of black and like fuchsia, and so I'm really glad I, kind of softened it up and made it really pretty. So there's another Hobby Lobby lamp that I bought, and I just bought a white feather boa and glued it around the bottom, which probably shouldn't have because my kitty always wants to rip the feathers off. That's a basket I got at the antique store, and I just put a lot of my favorite colored trims and stuff like that. That is some altered canvas that I made. And then that little box back there with the chicken wire has all my color shots from Lindy's in it. There's my vagabond and the accessories. And then here is another, oh, you know what I'm talking about, that thing right there. It just holds a lot of my glimmer mist and stickles and stuff like that. And then there's my beautiful beeswax art that Melissa made me. Hi Melissa, thank you so much for it. I love it. There's a layout I did, and I put it in a shadow box. You guys can see that. And that's me and my hubby. And then I won't go through like these drawers here. That's just, there's like a lot of crap in places where I don't really need to reach to or whatever, but that's really just like a lot of punches I don't use over there, and like tools and stuff. And then this area here, I'll just go over it really quickly. This is a bunch of felt. This is a bunch of Prima embellishments. This is just a bunch of tools and embossing powder and stuff like that. This is a lot of my Wild Orchid Crafts flowers and here. And then this is just a bunch of, go-to stuff, rubber bands and, stuff like that, coffee filters. This is my Lindy's and my Petaloo glitter paper, and then way in the bottom is all my alcohol inks. And then, let me just move this really quick here. Well, let me show you this. This is my Bling Box, and there's my kitty. Hi, Bentley. And I just got this Bling Box, or this toolbox at an antique store, and I just put all my bling in it, so it looks like that. And let me just move that so I can show you what's down here. So this is some of my more expensive stamps and stuff, and my doilies. And then this is half of my 6x6 pads that I just store in here, and this is the other half, and I have it all by brand. And then this is just a lot of random clear stamps, and this right here is my Gorgeous Girl stamps, and then that is just a wicker table I got at an antique store for $10, and it matched this chair, so I didn't really want to pass it up, but even though I don't really have room in it. That's my Tim Holtz Metals box, which I love. And then that right there was like this really hard, thick, what's it called? Like just a container, like that. And I just kind of glued this material on it, and then put that trim around it. And what is in that is just a bunch of different colored laces and trims. This is the messy part of my room that never gets clean, and I gotta really try and do something with that. There's my beautiful, beautiful box that Crystal made me. Oops, my finger's in the way. And I love that box. And that is what I sit on. It is an ottoman that I kind of recovered and tried to make look cute until I find something cute to put in here. And, okay, so that is, I think I went through all of that. These papers here are just some of my favorite 12 by 12 papers, like Graphic 45 and Teresa Collins and Pink Paisley, so I just keep them there. And then this is all my paper tray ink paper, and then this is all the Michaels frames. I don't know how well this is working, you guys, for this video, because I'm using my iPad, so, and I don't normally do that. This is just chipboard. This is, you know, chipboard albums, and that's more chipboard albums. And then that is a lot of my dies, and then all of those, and actually the two down below here are all dies too. And then let's see, this is chipboard. This is just a bunch of random Tim Holtz stuff that I couldn't fit in that that little box right there. There's my chandelier back there that I really want to get hung, and I haven't gotten hung yet. And then this is punches, and that's just some random paper. Those are just bags and stuff like that, and some Cricut cartridges. And then that is envelopes and bags. Then this is just a Prima drawer, and just more Prima stuff. Oops. And this is a lot of my Paper Source envelopes and cards. And this is another thing of paper and cards and stuff from Paper Source. And let's see. Oh, that's my kitty cat scrapbook that I made. Oh gosh, probably like right before, about a year before my kitty died, which I had her for 16 years, and now I have this little turd, Bentley. Hi, baby. So I shouldn't call him a turd. He's so precious. And then those are just some ribbons that I have in there. And let's see what else is in these drawers. This is just some basil paper here, some scrapbooks that I did. Those are just some old, what is that? Some glittered chipboard letters, and that's just some cords and some other chipboard stuff. That's some Petaloo embellishments and stuff. That is my Paper Source parachute ribbons, and then these little, the little tiny dies. And then that is my Webster's Pages drawer, and that's just some organza stuff, and oh, that's a Jolie's drawer. So, and then I just put that other cube down there, and I just put a couple things by it, like so if someone wants to put a drink there or whatever. And that's an altered frame that I made, and so that is pretty much it. I could show you my closet, but it is a disaster area, so I will quickly go over it. So up at the top, I just have all those bins with